What I'd like to share with you about the future of Jewish family is something I learned from my mother who was a survivor from the concentration camps. Etched into my mind when I was a child, when I was young growing up, the most powerful moment in my life that till today I cherish is I'm lying in bed and my sweet Yiddish mama is sitting beside me and she's reading to me Winnie the Pooh. I must have been 18. Nah, I was 20. Love that bear. But actually, I want to tell you something honestly. My mother didn't read to me Winnie the Pooh. My mother was a Polish woman, and she read to me Winnie the Pooh. I was a bit of a confused child. I used to go to school, and my friends would talk about Winnie, and I thought his name was Vinny, and they thought he was a mafia leader. But why do I share that with you? Because what my mother did is something that I later on discovered in the Secrets of Torah, an idea of the great Kabbalist, the Arizal, Rav Isaac Luria, that really the power of love is called tzimtzum. Tzimtzum means the ability to move everything out of the way and to create a space in your life for someone else. That's called hugging somebody. When you hug somebody, you create a space in your life to include somebody else. The Arizal then says that the next step is Tzimtzum 2, which isn't to be confused with Shrek 2. Which is Tzimtzum 2, is then you just compress your entire being into this moment, and you're there for your children. And my mother, Zichrona Livracha, my mother was there for me. She pushed everything out of her life, and at night, she would just sit there. And I knew that my mother wasn't really so interested in Winnie the Pooh. It's not like she read him other times. But she compressed her entire being into the moment of that little boy. And she was completely there for me. My colleague, Rav Bini Friedman, and I were in Disneyland. And we went through a pavilion on the future of mankind. And one of the exhibitions of the future of mankind was a holographic image of a parent reading to their child a story at night. That we'll be able in the future to be able to holographically project ourselves into our children's room so that we can actually be out there and do the work we have, but know that there's a recording of our actual holographic presence next to our children reading. It's not going to work. Rabbini looked at me and said, Oy vey, nebuch. So the first thing that's going to ensure the future of the Jewish people is we need to learn to give our children time, to be really present. This world is a very ADHD world. We've got all kinds of devices, right? All kinds of things to distract us. What do we do to push everything out of the way and be completely present? Personally, I think one of the greatest, most powerful techniques of Jewish life is Shabbat. It just pushes everything out of the way and creates that space for our children. So my first message I'd like to share with you is the future of the Jewish people and the Jewish family is we need to learn how to give our children time, because time is of the essence. And to be present for your children is your greatest present to them. And don't make the mistake to think that toys are us, right? Because toys are not us. The second thing I'd like to share with you is I had a very interesting experience with my son when he was 16 years old. My wife and I were sitting with Yehuda, and we were asking him questions. We do these Sheilot Lemudaut, like self-awareness questions, which are really a lot of fun. So we asked our 16-year-old, Yehuda, who do you respect the most in the world? And we assumed that he was going to say some great rabbi, and Yehuda turned and said, "You guys." Well, I wasn't expecting that, and I turned to my wife and said, who's that, Rabbi? And my wife said, "I think he said us." I said, I couldn't be. She said, "No, I think he said us." I said, "Yehuda, who do you respect the most in the world?" He said, "You guys." And he was so surprised that we were surprised. And I said, "Why?" Why would you? And he said, "You never got in my face. You empowered me. You believed in me. You were there for me. You trusted me. You were never in my face." And so I guess I did something right? But I was never in his face because I came to all these Sinai and Indaba things. But I want you to know, we have to empower our children. We have to compliment our children when they think we don't know they're listening, and let them know how much we love them, how much we believe in them, how much we trust them. And my last point, to ensure, I'm just checking how much time I have for my last point, thanks to iPhone. My last point, if we're going to ensure the Jewish family, then we have to ensure that there's going to be Jewish families. And I travel the world, and I'm seeing way too many singles. And so many singles that want to get married. And one of my little hobbies is matchmaking. I like to wreck people's lives. But I have a little hobby of matchmaking, and I've been pretty good at it. And I want you to know that you probably know somebody that's single. And the only way we're going to take care of this issue of singles is that we all become shadchanim. We all become matchmakers. Right? I know matchmaking, a girl can get burnt. Right? I learned that from Tevya and Fiddler on the Roof. But we really have a serious, serious challenge with this generation. There are wonderful, beautiful, young, and not so young, men and women who so want to be married and so want to have a Jewish family, and we need to help them. So the future of the Jewish people is family, and family is give your children presents, be there, entrust them, empower them, and give other Jewish people the opportunity to have Jewish families. Thank you very much.